Hi guys, my name is Navdeep from Silver Fern Education Kapurthala. I hope you guys are keeping well, and this is the video everyone was waiting for because I've received numerous of calls about my Punjabi videos that some of the students we do have that could not understand Punjabi as well as we could. So I thought of making this video in English to make sure we cover our audience throughout India and any neighboring countries that have any questions about the newest update of New Zealand borders. Now, we all know that the borders are opening on the 1st of August 2022. This is a very massive news, very big news for the students who were waiting for 2 years. I know some of the students who were waiting for over 2 years were very much committed to going to New Zealand. There are several reasons. Their families are there. They have their friends that were already settled in New Zealand, and these were the students who were eagerly waiting for the border openings. I have a list of few things that I covered in my last video that was in Punjabi, and I want to make that similar kind of list in this video to share it with some of our students who could not understand Punjabi, as I said earlier. So in this video, we will basically cover who's going to be eligible for the study visa of New Zealand starting from 1st of August. If whoever is eligible, who is eligible for the post-study work visa of New Zealand. We will also cover, we'll also touch base on the Ielts and PT. We'll cover the funds situation. How much do you need? How much you don't need? We'll go through the green list because this is the very important question we need to cover in this video. We won't go through all of the list of green list because I will only be covering those specific fields that I think will inspire those of the students who are thinking they will not get the post-study work visa after their studies. We'll try to cover the accredited employer work visa by end of this video as well, but we will focus it on the mainly study visa as well as the post-study work visa. We'll give a bit of hints about the colleges, the future of those colleges and the universities as well, and we'll cover the current situation of those students who were under the 5,000 and 1,000 student exemption list. Let's go through the video one by one. So I have a list in front of me. Any question you have that I will not cover in this video, please drop your comment below so I can make another video on that, or we can amend our future videos according to your questions. So what's been happening in the past before COVID time, that anyone who goes for the study on level 5 and 6 or level 7 was able to achieve or get 3 years of work visa. Someone was going on a cookery level 4 was able to get 3 years of work visa, which was absolutely great chance for anyone who wanted to study cookery and further work there in New Zealand for 3 years. But what has changed is the green list has made a lot of changes in the way we will look in the future of students that are going to New Zealand. Post-COVID, the 1,000 student exemption and the 5,000 student exemption came into place, which was the step-by-step process of opening up the borders. So let's start with a very famous question: who is eligible to apply for the study visa of New Zealand on the 1st of August or forward? Anyone who is eligible with their funds, with their Ielts, which we will cover shortly. Anyone who's eligible with their current studies and all other eligibility, if they fulfill, can apply for study visa regardless of their level of studies, whether they are going for level 4, level 5, level 6 or level 7. It doesn't really matter. What matters is what's going to happen afterwards. So anyone can apply for study visa of New Zealand. That's not a problem. Who is getting post-study work visa? That's the biggest question in this video. Whoever has either done masters, this is what I'm talking about, the future of the students. So if you, for example, go for study visa, go on your study visa for level, on the master's level or the PhD level, you will 100% get a 3 years of work visa. That means you don't have to worry about any changes in the rule. If you're going for masters or the PhD, you are eligible to get level 3 years of work visa. Doesn't matter which study you fall under, which study you do, it does not matter at all. What matters is for the level 7 and under students. So level 7, level 6, level 5 or level 4, they are only eligible to apply for the post-study work visa if they fall under the green list. We'll shortly go on to the green list in the next question. So anyone who is falling under the green list will be able to get the work visa. That means if you under the cookery studies, you under the bakery studies, you are going to do the business management, hotel management, and such kinds, you will not be eligible for the post-study work visa. Reason being, the green list does not have those kind of positions in it. If you are going for specific studies that are under the green list, the question rises is that how much post-study work visa I will get. For example, the masters and the PhD students will get 3 years of visa. How much longer will I get if I go for level 7 1-year study? So basically, New Zealand immigration will mirror your study and give you specific post-study work visa. For example, if you do 1 year of study, you will get 1 year of post-study work visa. If you do 2 years of studies, you will definitely get 2 years of work visa. And you cannot reapply for your post-study work visa after you finish with your first one. That follows the accredited employer work visa, which we will try to cover at the end of this video. So I hope this is clear. The green list is something very important for you if you're level 7, 6, 5 or 4. You can't really do level 4 or level 5 under the green list type of jobs because they are very, very highly skilled jobs and you can't do those high skills in level 4 and 5. So that's off the shelf. Speaking about the green list, the main witch, I have a list in front of me that the New Zealand immigration shared on their website. You can download this list, go through the list and find out if your study that you want to do in New Zealand is under the green list or not. I have highlighted, if you can see in the video, some of the positions that I found very helpful, that will be actually helpful for those students who are willing to go for level 6 and 7 studies or just level 7 studies or postgraduate diplomas. I've found a few positions that are basically under a few sectors. I've found medical, the health sector, the IT positions, the technological positions, the mechanical positions, the engineering positions, and the electronic positions. Some of the trades such as plumbing are also in the green list, but basically the main focus of this video will be covering those positions that a student of level 6 and level 7 can take, because I don't know about outside of India, but I do get a lot of calls from within the India saying, I've done my high schools, I've done my 10+2 in these and these subjects. What are my options? Apart from the masters and PhD students, we do get calls from these kind of students to ask, what are my options to get the post-study work visa from following the green list? Telecommunication engineering, telecommunications network engineering. So if, for example, if someone has done electronic and communications diploma in India, can go for telecommunication engineering studies, whether they go under system engineering or such kind of jobs under the IT sector, they will definitely be eligible for however long they do the study of a post-study work visa. So for example, if you only do level 7 studies, you will be able to definitely get post-study work visa of 1 year. Software engineering is there, ICT security specialist is there, so information communication technology and the security sector is definitely there. Automotive electrician, if someone is doing the electrician engineering or the automotive, specifically automotive engineering, and do some sort of majors in the electrician, they will definitely be able to follow their studies pathway in New Zealand to achieve a post-study work visa. Plumbing, as I said, is definitely there. the dairy product specialist or the dairy farm manager is there as well. Other than that, the electrical engineering and electronical engineering is definitely there. So mainly, as I said, the IT sector, the trade sector, the doctors, the technicians, the mechanics are going to get a joy out of this list. So make sure that if you are preparing for your file and if you are thinking to follow the future in New Zealand and you're currently studying in high school, make sure you study those kind of subjects which will help you to fall under the green list. Because the reason I'm telling you this now is because this green list will stay here for long. It's not a temporary list. Make sure you guys understand this thing. It's a long-term list and it will not go away, such as long-term short skill and short-term short skill. So this is basically all about the green list. I think so far we've covered the future of the new students who are applying for the studies. We've also covered the post-study work visa possibilities at different level of studies. I hope you guys are clear with the green list, but as I said, we will make a separate video on each topics as well to make sure you guys understand what's happening with the specific term of new rules. IELTS and PTE, basically the rules behind the IELTS and PTE haven't changed. You still need 5.5 each, 6 overall for your level 6, 7, as 6.5 overall with 6 each for your masters and your PhD. Those are the IELTS score, and similarly it will mirror for your PTE as well. You do need to check some universities, for example, accept 55 scores as 6 bands, whereas other universities would only accept 58 as the 6 bands. So this is one thing that you need to be very careful. Funds, you still need about 20,000 New Zealand dollar for 1 year for your for your study visa. Basically for 1 year of study visa, you need 20,000 New Zealand dollars. And that's about 10 lakhs of Indian currency. And the fee structure of universities and colleges hasn't really changed. That stays as it was previously. But bear in mind, since the low standard colleges, level 2 or level 3 colleges are closing, basically you can't really find PhDs and masters in those kind of colleges, and even post-graduation diplomas are not available in those colleges, and the visa chances will be very low as well with the level 2 and level 3 colleges. So since you're only going for level 1 colleges or polytechnics or the universities, the fee structure will slightly be changed, slightly higher than what you would expect out of a level 2 or level 3. So that's about the funds and the fee structure. AEWV, we will cover that as well in a moment. I did want to talk about the future of the universities and colleges. As I said, since most of the colleges have 70 to 80% of the revenue generated from the cookery, the chef, the bakery, the hotel management, the business management courses, that will be in the problem since those students will not be getting a post-study work visa. So the future is not looking very bright unless the colleges change some sort of courses in what they deliver in terms of the education level. The universities and polytechnics will be at very good level now on, since they will have those courses that students need or the students are looking for to be able to apply for the post-study work visa. Current students, especially for the 5,000 nominated students and the 1,000 nominated student, nothing has changed as long as you have received your invitation to apply letter. So if you have received the invitation to apply, you will still fall under old rule. I know I've made a statement in my last video that was in Punjabi that they will fall under new regulations. Since the immigration has now updated that, no, they will still fall under the old regulations. So that means this is one thing that I needed to clear with you guys. Previously, what used to happen was if you were on a post-study work visa and you needed to extend it, you could ask for an extension. Now, what the immigration has done is that you cannot apply for an extension of your post-study work visa. However, you can get employer-assisted visa, which you used to get in the past as well. The old students would know what they go about the employer-assisted visa is. So slight changes in that as well. Now, any employer who wants to assist their employee as the employer-assisted visa, they need to basically be accredited employer to assist you for your work visa. That's what's changing from their end. What you need to know about who the accredited employer is, how can you find it, what are the costs behind it, and what are the changes that are being done in terms of applying for that application. I will make a separate video on that. So I think that's about it in this video. We have covered pretty much everything at the base level. Now we will make separate videos on each topic. And I will wait for your comments as well to know what kind of questions you would have, and I can amend my material of videos in accordance as well. So we have covered the Ielts and PTE. We have slightly touched base on the funds. We've also covered a bit about green list, what a green list is, who will fall under the green list, and we've covered some of the basic position names which will be beneficial for level 6 and 7 students. We've also covered the post-study work visa well in detail, but I'm sure people will have question about it. We've also covered the future about the universities and colleges of level 1, 2, 3, and the polytechnics. So as I said, the future of student is what matters to the immigration of New Zealand, and students are their priority. At the last, we've also covered the future of the students that have applied for the exemption, the 5,000 exemption list and the 1,000 exemption list. Nothing is changing for them as long as they had already received their invitation to apply. So that's basically it in this video. I will wait for your comments, or you can give us a call to book an appointment to discuss your application directly with me. We have created a small amount of fee to discuss individuals' applications. That is only for the on-call appointments. If you want to talk to me or my team over the phone, there's a small bit of fee to discuss your individual applications, and they are definitely refundable. The fee is not to earn money out of it. The fee is just there to make sure we only get serious candidates giving us a call. We had received numerous calls at night, at 10 o'clock at night or 11 o'clock at night, and this is basically disturbing the work and life balance in my team as well as myself. But as I said, I'm always there to help you guys. Small fees there to know the serious students, and they will be refundable fees in case you hand over the applications to us for your study visa. That's not a problem. As I said, it's not to earn money. It's just to make sure that you are serious. You're giving us a token of seriousness to talk to you. See you in the next video. Until then, best of luck.